Hi there everyone, it's Wayne here from Deep Blue Apps. I've got a new tool to demonstrate for you. It's called the GSC merger. I'll just launch it while we're talking. Here we go. Okay, the GSC merger tool is actually a tool for merging different scenes within your project on top of another scene. So you may have built a HUD, for example, with scores and a joystick, lives and healths and high scores, etc. on. And then you want to apply that to many other scenes in your project. Now obviously GameSalad unfortunately doesn't let us copy and paste multiple actors from one scene to another, let alone if you had 30, 40, 50 actors on that scene, or if some were unlocked, had scene instances referring to scene rules and attributes, etc. It gets very complicated. But with the scene merger tool, it takes care of all of that for you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my demo GameSalad file first, and then we'll come back and start doing some merging. So let's just launch my GameSalad demo file. Here we go. This is based on the joystick demo off the GameSalad's own website, so it's quite basic, quite standard. Very good for our demonstration though. So what I've done, I've taken the first three scenes, and there's no HUDs on them, there's no scores, etc, etc. And then I've got a separate HUD here, for example, one with just the joysticks on. I've got one here with the joysticks and some scores. So here's my scores. These are all separate actors, and each of these actors have been I've had a different attribute applied to the one of the variables. And I got one here that is just the score, but for this demonstration I'm actually going to do the whole joystick and score merging. So basically what I want to be able to do is build lots of different levels with different aliens, different monsters, different heroes, etc. Then I want to be able to apply in one go my HUD design that I have. And like I say, if I was to try and copy and paste all these elements here, it would take me a long time, especially if I had 100 scenes and I had extra lives and I had power up information, etc, etc on this HUD. It would take an awful long time to do. So that's where the scene merger tool comes in. Okay, let's go back to the scene merger tool now then. Okay, so in scene merger, all you do is you get your project, you drag and drop it on the interface. It'll extract out as much information as it can that it needs to be working with. Here on the left we see the source. Now this is the layer that you want to apply to the other layers. So in my case I want the joystick, score and HUD. Okay, so here we get a preview. The previews only come through obviously if you've saved them. They won't go coming through if you haven't got them saved in GameSalad. Now over here on the right you select which scene you want to apply it to. So for example I want this HUD to come through onto Game 1, Game 2 and Game 3. And obviously if there was 100 of them, I just click them all and they'll all get it applied to. Down here I say what I want the new project to be called, where I want the new project to be saved to, and when that's all set up you just say go, and bam, it's done. Okay, and from here we can open the GameSalad project up, or we can find where it's saved on the desktop, etc, or close the window down. Let's open it up in GameSalad and see what we've got though. Okay, so here's the first game. Now you can see my joystick's been applied to it and my scores have been applied. And again, this is a very simple demonstration of a HUD, but you may have for something a lot more complicated. I know in the past we've done games with a lot more complex information on. If I was to play this through, you'll see straight off the bat it works. Everything's all relinked back up. So this game also, which is included in the download of the tool, just so you can get to grips with the application, does actually have some unlocked instances and scene actors on as well. And as you can see, everything interacts, including all the scores, because all the variables are all updated from within the scene merger tool. It goes through and works out how to link everything back up. So note the scores 8288. If I go over to game 2, yeah, I've got a joystick on here now. I've got my same scores all come through nicely, so the global variables have been stored and it's all working. Game 3, okay, slightly different one. Shoot that. Now on this one here we didn't actually need this joystick here, so for this example all we actually would do is edit this scene and delete out those extra actors that came on. Let's have a look now. Yeah, that's all fine. Blue gun, red gun, yeah. Okay, So like I say, my example is very simple, very straightforward, but you may have something a lot more complicated. And again, the idea of this tool is to be able to say, right, I need to be able to make some big changes to my HUD, make all your changes on this particular scene, and then you'll be able to apply it to any of the other scenes you want very quickly, with just a few clicks of a button. Okay, so that's a quick overview of the Scene Merger tool, available from our website now. If you want to grab yourself a copy, thanks a lot. Bye bye.